You say what you want about Peter. He was passionate. He was very passionate. That's why he was so vocal. Peter was passionate about what he believed, and he wasn't afraid to open his mouth and say in a passionate manner of what he believed. He was passionate. Lord, everybody else may betray you, and it ain't going to be me. He was very passionate. And the Lord told him, said, Peter, bless your heart. Southern terminology, bless your heart. In other words, you dumb, stupid fisherman. But Peter was passionate about what he believed. He drew the sword. He was passionate enough to draw the sword and do something. You know what? If Christians were more passionate like Peter, passionate about Christ. Too many times we get too clinical, too cold. We get cold about our Christianity. We're clinical about it. I witness, I pass the tract, but you don't have any passion for it. When you're passionate about something, people see the passion that you have. And even though they may not agree with you, they see that passion. And you know what? You'll garner a lot more respect. You know what? You can't tell that a man that's passionate about something. We were talking this morning, I believe it was Brother Adam was talking about, the man's name was Brother Bill Eubanks. His wife's name was Janet. And I had to look him up. I had some pictures of him, but I had no way to print them out. I showed you, but he's a card now. But Bill Eubanks, bless his heart, if you met Brother Eubanks, you would love him. But Brother Eubanks was passionate about what he did. He was so passionate about his cause. Now, he was a missionary to Africa, and he was a missionary in the United States and streets of America. But he got 400 pounds of tracts. Went to school to learn how to fly a plane. Went to Italy, learned how to fly a plane again to get his pilot's license in Italy. Took him about 4 years to complete everything. Then took that 400 pounds of tracts that he had translated, chick tracts, translated into Italian. Flew over the Vatican and dumped them out. 13 minutes of circling the Vatican while his wife just dumped tracts out. You know what that is? That's passion. 4 years he planned to do that. And he was passionate about it. If you ever met Brother Bill, and I had the opportunity to be with Brother Bill Eubanks. I met him down in South Florida years ago. If you ever met Brother Bill, he was the guy that would be on the front row. He'd have a white hanky. And brother, when the preacher start preaching, he was going to egg the preacher on. Whoa! He's going to pop that handkerchief, brother. And he was going to let you know it. He's going to stand up. And he was going to be passionate about the service. Now, brother, he was crazy as a loon. I love him to death. But he was passionate. I'm not saying he made all the right, intelligent decisions. But God loved him. God used him. And I love Brother Bill. And his wife, just the sweetest wife sweetest woman you ever want to meet, Sister Janet. And Brother Bill passed away on the field, on the mission field in Africa. And I believe, I'm not sure, I think they buried him there. I don't remember. But Brother Russell Wright was over there with him. That was one of his contacts over there when Brother Russell Wright, he's one of our missionaries to Africa. We helped pay for a bunch of Bibles to go over to Brother Russell. And Brother Bill was one of his contacts over. What are you saying? I'm saying he was passionate. You can say whatever you want about Brother Bill. He was passionate about God. And he was, you know what? In his autobiography, in that thing, 13 minutes over, his desire was he wanted to die for Jesus Christ. Because he knew very well that once he did that, most likely he was going to go into an Italian jail. And he had every idea that he was going to die in an Italian jail. He said, I want to die for Christ. That's how passionate he was. He had a guy over there that he had a contact with, an Italian guy. He was Roman Catholic, lost as a green ball in high grass. He got to know him over there, and he was a pilot, and he was teaching Bill, because Bill was a terrible pilot. If you read the book, he was a terrible pilot. And he was an even worse navigator. He was like me. I'd get lost in Walmart parking lot. Can you imagine him in an airplane? I'm just telling you, that's the way Bill was. Now, like I said, he was passionate about what he was doing. I love him. He's crazy as a loon. And so that guy got so mad at him because Bill just hounded him about getting saved, getting saved, getting saved, getting saved, getting saved. That guy finally told him, said, Bill, shut up. And he even went so far as Bill wouldn't shut up. And he went so far as to get a pistol and was going to shoot Bill. Bill said, good, I want to die for Jesus. I'll get a martyr's crown. I'm telling you, that was Bill Eubanks. And if you never got the opportunity, did you ever get to meet him up there? Oh, sis, I guarantee you, Brother Jim told you about him, though, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Brother Bill, man, you had to love Brother Bill. He's just a wild man, but passionate. And so Brother Bill was passionate. You know what? I think Peter was a passionate man. He was passionate about what he believed.